Hello, welcome to Principles of Accounting 2010. My name is Christine Kuglin and I will be your instructor for this course. As you can see from the video, I am a grandmother. This is my grandson Caleb and my granddog Kayala. I also have two dogs, Lily and Daisy, and family is important to me, and that is the kind of atmosphere I try to set in my courses. So what is some other information about me? Well, I'm a graduate of this school. I have my master's in professional accountancy, and I really love MSU Denver. I am also an enrolled agent. That's a designation from the IRS, and I'm a certified fraud examiner. I have 20 years of accounting experience with many of those years in tax. And most importantly to you, I really love my students. As I said, I try to create a family atmosphere in my classrooms, and I really do love teaching. So I want to start this video with an accounting joke. Let's set a nice, pleasant mood. So, have you heard the joke about the interesting accountant? Well, no, me neither. And that's the point. It seems like when you talk about accounting, people think that it's going to be boring, it's going to be dry, they're dreading it. I know a few of you are looking forward to it, but the vast majority of you aren't. And I'm going to try to make this class fun. I'm going to try to help you to learn a lot about accounting. And so what is Accounting 2010? Well, it's financial accounting. This course will give you the skills, some of the basic skills to use in business. It'll give you skills when you're in a job interview to land that job or to get a promotion. And it's also going to give you some skills to use in your personal life. We're going to be talking about the accounting cycle. There is an accounting cycle where we record transactions in our books, and finally we prepare financial statements, and we're going to be learning all about that. And we're going to be talking about cash. We're going to be talking about what to do when people owe us money. We're going to talk about how do we manage the debts we owe, and maybe some information about making some investments. And how do we change our financial position, whether we're a business or in our personal life? How do we gain more assets and gain more equity in our assets? How do we leverage some of the debt to buy assets? We're going to be talking about those things. And most importantly, we are going to be talking about how do we not get taken advantage by other people who know more about money than us. If the very minimum thing that you walk out of this class is a few more skills so to protect yourself or members of your family from being taken advantage of, then this course will be well worth your money. So what we're going to be starting with right from almost day one are the concepts of debits and credits, and you may have heard about that. And debits and credits are simply a system, a language of which we can keep track of our transactions in our business in a very simplified and short manner. And we're going to start with that right on day one or day two, so it's important you come to those first few days. One of the biggest things you're going to be focusing on this course are the preparation of financial statements, regardless of what you do in your life, whether it's in your personal life or if you're going to run a business or work in a business. You need to understand the concepts that are contained within these financial statements. We're going to be talking about the income statement, statement of shareholders' equity, the balance sheet, and we'll even talk a little bit about the statement of cash flows. And so these are important statements for you in many aspects of your life, and you're going to be learning about them. So what am I going to be expecting of you in this course? Well, first of all, right from this video, you can see that I work hard. I really do. I put a lot of time and effort into my students and my courses. I will grade your tests quickly. I'll post your grades on time. I answer emails. I anticipate needs that you might have. I might create some extra study groups if you need them. But when I'm working that hard, I expect that you will work hard too, because my goal is to help you get through this course on your first time taking it. I have a low drop rate and I have a high pass rate, and that's because of these expectations. I'm going to learn who each of you are. I'll know if you're going to be missing classes, because there's a direct correlation to class attendance and you passing the test. Passing the course. Doesn't mean because you come you're going to be guaranteed to pass, but I guarantee your odds go way up. And I do not want to have anonymity in this class. I want to know who you are, because I just think that personalization of me caring about each and every one of you will raise your odds of succeeding. Now, some of you don't want your instructors to know who you are. If that's the case, please take this class with somebody else, because that will not be me. I'm already getting emails about the textbook. Well, do you need to buy the textbook? And my answer is maybe. If you're going to go on and take 2020 in our department, that is managerial accounting, I think you should buy the textbook, the hard copy or the loose leaf copy of the textbook. You can go out and find the textbook for a really inexpensive cost on the internet. They've already moved to a new version, 5E, and we're dealing with 4E. So if you're going to take 2020, I would suggest you buy the textbook. If you only need 2010, if this is the only one, then you're going to go on in your individual discipline and take a managerial course. You may be able to get by with the online version. Either way, you're going to need to purchase the My Accounting Lab course code, and I'll be sending you that the individualized course code in about 5 weeks. But you're going to be doing all your homework and online quizzes in this site. So here's what it looks like. You're going to go to PearsonMyLabandMastering.com. You can buy the course code with the book, or you can go on and buy it here online. So if you want to go ahead and check this out, you can go to Student, and you can register now. Now you're not going to be able to register because you don't have the course code, but when you get it, you can go ahead and register through this site. As it says here, you're going to need an email, the course ID, that's what I'm going to be sending you, and you're going to need the access code purchased with a book or a credit card so that you can buy the online homework. Now if you're waiting for student aid, financial aid, you can get 2 weeks for free. If that's the case, I would wait until at least after the first day of class before you activate your course code so you can have those 2 weeks. If you activate sooner, you won't get the 2 weeks. But I will be sending you the course code. You will register, and at My Accounting Lab, that is where you will be doing your homework. I will demonstrate this on the first day of class. So the textbook we will be using is Nobles, Madison, Matsumura, the Horngrens Financial and Managerial Accounting 4E with My Accounting Lab code. We will be referring to your My Accounting Lab from here forward as MAL, M-A-L, the abbreviation for My Accounting Lab. Here's the information for your book. If you're only taking 2010, this is the financial portion of the book. Here is the My Accounting Lab in e-text if you go to the bookstore. Here, if you want to get the My Accounting Lab e-text and the Student Value Edition. If you're going on to 2020, you will want to get this edition. If you want to pause this video and write this down, here it is. Another service you're going to be using in this class is your Blackboard. I post all your grades to Blackboard. I post announcements to Blackboard. Please be checking your Blackboard site at least twice a week in case there are announcements or something that you need to know. Another service I offer you is a personalized website. It's called christinekuglen.weebly.com. I'm going to take you out there. And what this provides you, financial accounting courses and links. It provides you with quick links to many accounting and business websites. You can use this for this course or other courses. It can take you out if you're having to do research. In this course, we will be using the Edgar Financial website. And from Edgar, you'll launch out. We're going to be doing a financial analysis project, team project, and you're going to be able to get to your companies through this site. This semester we're going to be analyzing Cracker Barrel and Cheesecake Factory. I'll be demonstrating this site in class. So you have access to my personal website. You can be accessing your grades on Blackboard, and you'll be doing your homework through My Accounting Lab. Another thing that I offer is a text reminder service. This is not the site that you're going to be texting. I'm going to be explaining this to you in class, but this is a text reminder service that's going to remind you of your homework, when your test due dates, your financial analysis project. If I am sick, I will send out a text telling you that I am ill so that you don't need to come to class. This again is this was for my summer class. I will be giving you that information in a few weeks as well. So what is going to be happening on the first day of class? Well, first I want you to be there. We do a lot that day. We will create our teams. We'll have our first extra credit assignment. I really want you to be there for the first day of class. I also want you to bring a small photo of yourself. You're going to be filling out a name card, and I'm going to be attaching that photo, and I'm going to use those as kind of flashcards to learn who you are, hooking up your name with your photo, so I will learn your identity quickly. If you bring it on the first day, you will get 5 points. If you bring it on the second day, you will get 2 extra credit points. After that, you'll get no extra credit. Now, some people think, well, I'm not going to bring the card, so she doesn't know who I am. Well, guess what? 90% of the students bring the photo. They give me their photo and the card, and they get the extra credit. And those of you who didn't, you not only don't get extra credit, but I find out who you are anyway out of the process of elimination, and all you did was cheat yourself out of extra credit. So please do bring a small photo. Some people say, well, I don't have a picture of myself, and I say, yes, you do. You should have a student ID. You can take it and blow it up at a copy machine. Just put that student ID photo. All of you should have at least that photo of yourself. So how do I grade in this class? Well, here is the grading scale. You will have 3 exams. The first exam will be worth 150 points. The other 2 exams will be worth 100 points. Why is the first exam worth more than the others? Because I have found that if you know the first 4 chapters, you tend to do well on the remaining chapters. So if you're not doing well by the first exam, you probably should drop and think that you should take it again. The course again. I really want you to get through this course on your first attempt with me. So I want to do everything I can to help you succeed. You can see the rest of the grading scale, and I want to make this point. Makeup exams will not be given under any circumstances. You're going to be signing a contract to this effect. I have almost 200 students, and scheduling makeup exams are almost impossible. You may take the exam early, and we'll get you in at the testing center. If you are hospitalized or there's a death in the family with an official notification from an official entity, that will be the only times that there will be makeups allowed. Another thing I want to point out is that I want you to make sure you bring calculators to class. I am shocked at how many students do not bring a calculator to their accounting exam or to their accounting class. You need a $1 calculator, a $2 calculator, but bring a calculator. This is not a heavy math class like a college algebra, but it does take calculations, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. You may not use your cell phones for exams, so bring a calculator. I do award up to 30 extra credit points in this class. That can be 5% of your grade. I award these through your first initial photo card and by coming to class. Every day you'll be signing an attendance sheet, of which there will be extra credit awarded for class participation and for working on group assignments. So I've already talked about the exams, 150 on the first exam. The other 2 exams are worth 100. I've been asked, is the final exam cumulative? Well, yes and no. It will focus on the final chapters of the course, but if you don't understand the initial material, you won't understand the ending material. So through the process of studying accounting, that is what makes the final cumulative. So group work, you will be doing some teamwork in this class, and you will have a group project. I encourage people to work together collaboratively. That, in a sense, is what part of your grade on your group project will be the collaboration that you bring to your team. Again, if you do not like to attend classes, please drop now. I really want people who attend classes, and part of that reason is because you're going to be working as part of a team. We do offer online courses. I encourage you to take the course online if you do not like coming to classes. It just really hurts the environment of the class. So I've mentioned this. I have a really high pass rate for my students who take my class. I don't think there's more than a couple people who do not pass my classes a semester. And that's because I know who you are. I demand attendance. I focus on exactly what you need to know to pass the course. And I provide a lot of supplemental materials to help you succeed. So there is a high pass rate. The course load is not going to pertain to you, but this was for my summer class. But I do want you to know that if you think that accounting is going to be difficult for you, and you're working a job, you have a family, you are taking 20 credits. It's crazy how many credits. Accounting takes a lot of time. It's going to take at least 6 hours a week of study and homework. So make sure that you are managing your time wisely. My final thoughts in this video are that 90% of my students are non-accounting majors, and I know that. I really want you to succeed in this course. I know that you want to succeed. You don't want to be taking this class multiple times. I'm going to be working hard from the start to get you through this course, and I want you to know that we can have fun together. I want you to email me if you have any questions at ckuglin@msudenver.edu. I'm very honored that you've decided to take this class from me, and I look forward to meeting each of you. So take care, and I will see you in a few weeks.